Hello and welcome to the webinar An Innovative LabTech Oriented Journey. My name is Stephanie from sqanit and I'm working in the business development department. More than 10 years I was working with LabTech and analytical equipment for the life science and the material science industries. And today with my colleagues Lisa and Alex, we want to show you how sqanit will solve some challenges during your customer journey in the life science industry. A totally new customer experience. It's the future of staying in touch with your customers. I will start after our welcoming with a short introduction and show you how your customer will experience sqanit. But the mainly part will be the practical part given by my two colleagues. And yeah, Lisa is on my right side. I hand over to you.
Hi, my name is Lisa. I'm Customer Projects Manager at sqanit, and as Steffi mentioned, I will show a little bit in the live demo, especially the part from the customer view and a little bit of the dashboard.
Yeah, hi everyone, I'm Alex. I'm a project manager at sqanit, and among other things, I spend a lot of time using and testing our platform. I help our customers create content, I give trainings, and I write articles on our knowledge center. And today I'm going to show you how sqanit improves service from an employee's point of view, and I hope you'll enjoy it.
Okay, so now I will start with the introduction. For that, I share my PowerPoint presentation. Okay, here we go. So if you ask me, what is sqanit? And I should answer in one sentence, then I would tell you sqanit is the future of staying in touch with your customers after selling your product. It is a white label SaaS, that means a software as a service. It's cloud-based and adaptable to your corporate identity. What is the main concept? We are connecting two parties. Here, your customers with your after-sales support without downloading or login, only by scanning in a QR code. It's a super smart routing of requests and questions. And before we start with the practical part, I want to show you in 4 steps how the LabTech oriented journey for your customers can look like. And this is now the customer view. We call it the customer view. So everything starts when your customer, here Lisa is our customer, purchases a microscope. This microscope is enhanced with sqanit IoT platform for communication and service topics via a QR code. It is ready to use, no app or logging is necessary. After a while, Lisa is working with the microscope. She has problems or scientific questions or want to order spare parts. The only thing she has to do now is to scan the specific QR code on her microscope, and she is connected with you as the manufacturer of the device. She can easy and fast report her requests and questions. She can order quick consumables and matching items fitting to her device. This is how the views can look like for Lisa after scanning the code. It looks like an app when it pops up, but it is no app. You as the manufacturer or supplier can submit a greeting. It's the left picture, the seeing beyond, the black one, with your slogan and everything you want to communicate. In the middle, you see the main menu view. And on the right picture is how the digital assistant can look like. Lisa sees this if she clicks on the first tab info and instructions button in the middle of the picture in the main menu. And of course, different languages are offered. Here's everything in English, but it can also be in Italian, Spanish. And the last information to this topic I want to tell you is it's up to you how you want to create the menu. For your customer, it's super flexible. Behind the code, that means for your customer, help and info features are stored like 24/7 help support, quick links to trainings and webinars. The benefit for your customer is the fast and efficient finding and deposit of information and materials, and that around the clock, whenever it is needed. And of course, the benefit for you is less work. The easier your customer can help him or herself, the less help he or she needs from you, and the more satisfied all parties are. And last but not least, you can offer your customer easy remote help like augmented reality video sessions too. Again, without download or login, the direct communication with the problem solver for your customer. And for you as a manufacturer, you have a user-friendly communication channel that optimizes your preparation, your coordination, and the execution of the different service cases. And now Lisa reports a problem with her microscope in less than 60 seconds because something is wrong. And I would now hand over to Alex, and he will be now the technician of the microscope manufacturer and show you how the technician and after-sales support view looks like.
Welcome to the technician's point of view. We are now currently in the dashboard in the back office. So I'm sitting on my computer and I'm logged in as a service technician. So the dashboard is basically our starting point. Here I get an overview of what's going on the platform, and I can see current tickets and service cases at a glance. So as you can see here, I have created some widgets for me that are personalized to my needs as a technician. And here you can see current tickets, current video sessions, and what else everything else I need. So yeah, our story continues. Lisa has created a ticket, and as you can see there, current tickets, hers might actually be in here, but I also get notified, and here you can see this notification bell. There is a 1. I look into it. Aha, I have received an offer to work on a ticket. Well, let's look into it. We're switching from dashboard to ticket tab, and now we are in the ticket details view. So in the ticket details view, we can inform ourselves about this service case, because before we want to accept or work on it, we want to first have a look. Is it a fit? Can we actually do something here, or is someone else responsible? Okay, here we have a lot of different information available. First of all, we're going to look at details about the device. As you can see, I instantly have information. It's a microscope. I have a picture. I have the name. I also have information about what type it is. Does it belong to a customer? I have a customer name here. I even have the location of the device. Everything I need to know right now. Next thing I want to look at is basically the problem itself. Information about Lisa's problem. Here is a problem description, and she's writing, I need help with my microscope. It's not very specific, but she also attached a photo where she highlighted an area. So this already gives me a clue of what's going on. I also, as you can see here, can see that she has created this ticket via a ticket creation flow called problem report. Just a brief side note on that. In the text assistant, you, the company, you can decide different ways to create a ticket. For example, different starting points. Let's say you offer a button that says order spare parts, or report a problem, or contact customer service, general questions. And behind each button is a different creation flow. That means if a user, for example, creates a ticket via the problem flow, we will already automatically direct these tickets to responsible technicians. Let's say someone creates a ticket via flow spare parts ordering or something similar, then these tickets can be led to sales people. So we want to create a direct communication between the one who has the problem and the problem solver as fast as possible. Okay, what else do we have? We have information about who created the ticket. So in this case, it's Lisa, or it's a code user, so it's not an employee. We know when it was created and so on. So lots of information. Then next, I want to show you this tab. So as you can see, there's different tabs. There is a notifications tab. Here you can have a look at who receives notifications. For example, here, the code user. So Lisa, she scanned the code, she reported the ticket. She will get notified via push notification. If she had subscribed her email, I would also see here her email address, where she will receive emails anytime something changes with this ticket. Another thing that might be helpful here for me to when considering the service history of this device, here I can look into other tickets that were created for this device. So past tickets, there was something wrong with the eyepiece, but this is already done. There's a spare part ordering actually still open. Another issue was recently that's already closed. Video sessions, we did not have any video sessions yet. Okay, this is interesting. Finally, I want to look into the fleet management. Here you can see all my colleagues who have also received this offer. So Max Power, Heiko Helfer, they just like me have received a notification whether or not they want to work on this ticket. I also have the rest of my employees available down here. And I can see, have they actually seen this offer yet? Have they accepted or declined it? And based on that, I can also base my decision whether or not to take this ticket. A little side note here, the reason why you see assign and cancel is I am not only a technician, I have the role of an administrator right now, meaning I can also assign tickets to people. But if I am generally just a technician, I would normally only have the role of a member, meaning all I can do is accept or decline. So these buttons wouldn't be visible. Okay, now I've informed myself about this ticket. I think I can help Lisa. Therefore, I will accept it. So now I click on accept. And now I can show you up here. This is our status bar and has jumped from open to assigned. This will trigger some notifications, first of all, to the code user, but also to my fellow employees. And yeah, this is just to notify Lisa, okay, someone is taking care of this ticket. It didn't go unnoticed yet. Someone will work on it. And my colleagues will say, okay, Alex is taking care. We can focus on something else. This ticket is being handled. Okay. Now we actually want to help her. So we want to work on this ticket right now and solve the problem. What are we going to do? Now we're going to manually switch from assigned to in progress. Again, to signal what's going on. We're signaling now we are working on this ticket. Okay, how do we work on this ticket? How do we solve the problem? Well, our powerful tool here on the side is the messenger. As we said before, we have a direct communication channel now. With this messenger, I can talk to Lisa and clarify what's going on, try to provide support, and so on. So she said she needs help with her microscope. Of course, I can just text her and I can say, hi, Lisa, what is going on? Just if I need more information, and I send her it. As you can see, this is just regular text. I could actually also make certain parts bold or italic, whatever is helpful. This here just to show you. So this is text. We can also include links if that's helpful. Like say, please check out this website, and then I type in sqanit.com, and it's automatically realize that this is a link, and here Lisa can just click on this link and will be redirected to a web page. So Lisa received those messages, and now we'll hope, she already replied. Okay, so lightning's broken. How can I change the light bulb? Well, we can continue providing support, and let's say we want to send her a voice message. This is also possible. We just click here, we'll record a brief message. Lisa will receive a voice message. We can also tell her how to fix the light bulb by sending her pictures or videos if we have anything helpful on file. So for example, I sent her a picture, but as I said, you can also upload videos, PDFs, Excel files, whatever. Then let's say Lisa has a very common problem, and we actually already created instructions, information on that in the text assistant. She just didn't find it. So instead of explaining everything again, I just sent her a link to this text assistant item. So for example, here, this is an instruction that we have. I just send it to her like this. And now when she clicks on this link, she will be directed directly to this element in the text assistant where she can find the instructions. Of course, here, this is not very nice. Maybe I just type something else. Please look at this. And okay. So as you can see, I can edit this. I can actually also delete messages. If I uploaded something by accident, I can delete it and I can edit it up to 1 hour after creation. So then another thing that we can do is we can insert building blocks. So let's say there's I want to answer something that I'm answering always the same stuff. Then I can prepare with building blocks. I can prepare text for reuse, and I can actually save it in multiple languages, as you can see, German, English, or whatever. So I want to include this. Just send it here. I edit it. Write Lisa. Make it personalized, and I said send a building block. Okay. So now let's say, in this case, Lisa has a problem with her lighting, her bulb is broken, and now we're gonna send her, as I said here, a spare part. Yep. To document this in our service history, to create a digital service record, basically, I am gonna create an update. Here, update. I'm gonna say spare part ordered. I can actually upload documents with it, and just a few infos about updates. So updates can be seen by both me, the employee, and the code user. So Lisa can also see this. She can actually also create updates. Internal updates, they are only visible to employees. And the reason why we have updates is, as I said before, to create a digital service record. So I want to document everything that's going on. So we started, spare part has been ordered. Maybe a little later, a few days later, we can say spare part has been shipped. If necessary, upload some documentation with it. And here automatically you have date and time when this has happened. So later on, weeks or years later, we can still look into it and see exactly what has happened. Okay, we have created this update. Maybe we even create an internal update, just because I mentioned, and say, okay, order number, blah, blah, blah. And as I said, Lisa won't see this. Okay, let's see. So we sent out this spare part, and Lisa just replied, okay, she has received the part. Perfect. But now she has problems installing it. So can we help Lisa? Of course we can help Lisa. I am going to show you how we're going to do this via a video call. So we're going to create a video session right here in the Messenger. I just click here. And automatically the video session will be created and a link will be posted here. So Lisa can click on it and I'll do the same. So we switch from tickets to video session. So this is the new video session that is automatically linked to this ticket. Oh, and Lisa is already calling us. It's very quick. Here you can see the code user, Lisa is calling. The reason, and I will start with my camera on so she can see me. Let's see if that works. Perfect. Hi, Lisa. Hi. Okay, now please show us the problem that you have. Oh, and she is in the lab. She is ready. Yeah, as you can see, so Lisa is pointing at her device or at the problem, and now we can talk to each other and she can show me with augmented reality what is going on. So she can draw on the picture and I can do the same. I can say, well, have you looked at this yet? Or I can highlight certain things. I can actually use tracking. So let's say I have this button that needs to stay in focus, and even when she moves, it stays tracked. I can stop it again. I can take screenshots. I can mirror. So we have lots of different options here, but I think most importantly, tracking and drawing is very helpful. And as you can see up here, I'm currently recording this session. So Lisa, I hope I was able to show you how to solve this problem. We just skip this. Yeah, perfect. Happy customer. Now we hang up. And now what I want to show you is that the moment we hang up, the system automatically uploads the screenshots and the recordings. And these are available for both me and the code user. So let's say we explained how it works, but later on it went so fast, I already forgot what we were talking about. Well, I can rewatch the whole session, or I can look at the important screenshots. Yeah, perfect. And yeah, the session automatically progressed to closed because we're done. Lisa hung up. And as you can see here, Lisa's very fast. She already rated me. So we have the option for every service case, for every ticket and video session, the user can, after it's closed, create a rating, give us feedback, and even write a comment. Okay. Since we were able to help her install this piece, the video session is done. We want to return to the actual ticket since this is still open. It's still in progress. So now let's create an update, and we'll just write, okay, part has been installed. Help via video session, just a little note here. And yeah, I think we're done here. We solved the problem remotely. We didn't have to go to Lisa on site. And now I'm gonna close it. Set the status to done. And again, now Lisa will have the chance to rate the ticket. Yes, perfect. So she's happy, excellent service. And our job is done here, actually. So me as a technician, I will now return back to the dashboard. And as you can see here, maybe you've noticed this ticket that was here earlier is now gone because it's no longer an active ticket. Active tickets are everything that's open or where I need to work on right now. Since the case is already closed, it no longer appears here. And yeah, I hope I was able to demonstrate briefly how a service case can be done on our platform. And now that we completed the service case, I will hand over to Lisa so she can tell you a bit more about the dashboard.
So, hi, everyone. Alex was already mentioning the dashboard in a brief summary. So the dashboard is to give you an overview about everything what's going on the platform. You have two different tabs here. One is the personal tab and one the organization tab. In the personal tab, you can store all widgets and change it to your needs. This is connected to your account and is just visible for you. In the organization tab, this is for all employees of the whole organization, and this can just be changed by the administrator. So you can have the same view as your colleagues. Back to the personal one, I show you a little bit more about it. You have different widgets. The widgets can be adjusted here. If you want a new one or create a custom widget, you just click on Add Widget, and you will have a pre-selected bunch of different widgets fitting all your needs. For example, I want to see the ticket ratings tool. I just click on it and it will appear in the next moment. Yes, there you go. You can see the two ones we created before in our last video session and with the last tickets. That's quite nice. Okay, I also can adjust the list widgets and put other data in it, show different things, whatever you need, adjust the size of all the columns. You can adjust the size of the widget itself. And of course, you can delete them if you don't need it. There's line graph widgets also. I can switch back to the organization because there is already one in. And you can see the different peaks of the graph. You can, if you have a line graph in it, you can also put other filters in it, add data sources. You can change the titles. For example, Alex also already created this list view where he changed the name to tickets involving me because he wants to see just his tickets, put a filter on it, and he will just see his open tasks. So I think that's it from the dashboard. This is a brief overview. This is a very powerful tool. We can talk a lot about it and you will have a lot of fun with it. But I want to share something else with you. My company. Alex mentioned before the ticket creation flows. As you know, we are routing very smartly our tickets from the customers to the different employee pools or departments or teams. And to connect them with this ticket creation flows, you want to have different teams working on these tickets. And to create these teams, of course, you can just put into the ticket creation flow a special person who answers all these tickets, but you can also create whole teams. You can make it as simple and as complex as you need it. In this example, we created different teams. For example, Alex before mentioned the technicians and the sales team. For example, the sales team is getting the sales creation flow where a customer clicked on I need a spare part and will be automatically routed to the sales team. And we already created a little bit more teams for each country. And there you have your employees working on the sales team in Germany. So this is how the teams could look like if you have it a little bit more complex. Let's have a look into the technicians so you can see that too. Yeah, like this. There's the Germans again. Alexander is here in it and Heiko Helfer. We saw them before. That's cool. All right. So I think that's it from my side. And I will hand over to Steffi again.
Thanks, Lisa and Alex, for the impressive demonstration. Now we are at the last point of today's agenda. It's the Q&A session. We received a lot of questions and will now start to answer as much as we can do. I promise if the time is over and there will be some questions left, we will summarize them afterwards and I send them to you, like the slides, what you see from today, the information. Okay, now we are back. The first question, and it was often mentioned, was, can sqanit be integrated with our ERP system? Lisa, that's a question for you.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's possible to integrate. sqanit is built that way. So sqanit is basically a huge API with a lot of possibilities to integrate. You can have a very complex and full integration, but it's also possible to do it in a lighter way by using our webhooks or mailhooks.
Okay. Then the next one is, can we change the color of the text? Alex, this is for you.
Color of the text. Well, yeah, it depends, I would say. So first of all, I would say the overall appearance of the application is very customizable. So you can change the top bar color, you can put your logos in, and maybe you remember these module buttons in the main menu, so they're very colorful. You can change the color of those and you can change the text or remove the icon. The text itself, so the instructions, they're always black, so okay. You can change them, okay. But I can assure you, so everything else is really customizable and it's easy to adapt it to your corporate identity.
Okay. Sounds good. And yeah, for you, Lisa, how many devices can I have in my platform? Is there a limit?
No, there's no limit. We are used to having a heavy amount of devices, so create as much as you need and we will handle it.
Okay, I think the next one fits. Do I need to buy a license for each employee in my company?
Should I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
License. No, you don't have to buy a license for your employees. It doesn't matter how many technicians or persons in the field are working with sqanit. Basically, it works like this. You create your codes, you create your devices, and you can prepare everything. And just in the moment where you connect the device and pair it with the code, activate it, so a customer can actually use it, it will be charged with a monthly fee.
Okay. And for you, Alex, somebody wants to know, can I add videos in the FAQ session?
Can you? Yes, absolutely. You should. We recommend it. We highly recommend it. So in the text assistant, actually, you can upload or attach pictures, videos, documents to every element you like. And yeah, as I said, we recommend it just to make it look nicer or to support the instructions that you have. So
Okay.
that's really cool. Yeah, like these boring instruction manuals. Like we have it interactive. We have pictures, videos. We visualize it, and yeah, I highly recommend doing it.
Okay. So the next question is for all Excel lovers out there. The question is it possible to export to Excel? And this is for you, Lisa.
Why are you looking at me? Okay. Yeah. Also, to be honest, I love Excel. And yes, it's definitely possible. It's the way to go. For example, everywhere where you see a list view in our platform and scroll down to the bottom on the right side, you will find the little download arrow. And if you click on the download arrow, our system automatically creates a CSV file, and this is yeah, you can use it with Excel. You can change everything, and this is also the way where we can import data. There are different options, but I think this is going too far in this session. So I hope this explains, yeah, the Excel thing.
Yeah, and I think you answered the next question right now. It is, can I import my customer database?
Oh yeah, I just go on. The customer database. Yes, of course. Basically, the customers are also a list, and if you download them, you can adjust them, and you can also create a CSV file, for example, made out of your CRM system and upload it into sqanit. So this is definitely possible, and we highly recommend it. Please don't do manual work wherever you don't need to do it.
Okay, so now Alex, your turn. Can I copy the content from one device to another?
Okay, no, but it's not that. So I have to, the way content is created is basically we create templates. So let's say you have different types of devices. We have coffee machines and balls and cars or whatever. We create just one template for every type of product that you have. And from this template, you create these individual devices, these digital twins. That has the advantage that we only have to change content, everything once in the template, and everything else will be synchronized. So you need to update some instruction or a picture or logo. You do it in the template, and everything else will automatically, instantly be changed. Templates, yeah, you can copy. You can copy a template saying you have this one type of car, and now you want to offer the same app for a different kind of car. You just copy the template, make the adjustments so it fits the new car, and then you can create devices from that. And you can also copy some content from one template to another. So we can't copy from device to device, but we can copy from template to template. I hope that's not too confusing. But
yeah, but now I have a question because you mentioned digital twin.
Digital twin.
Yeah. So who wants to answer this question? What is a digital twin?
I can continue. So we just call digital twins the devices on our platform. So let's say Lisa has the microscope, the physical microscope that's standing on her desk at home. And on our platform, we create a device and we call this the digital twin. So it's the microscope in digital form. The difference is that with the digital version, we can attach stuff to it. So here our app, we can attach pictures, upload documents. You can attach this direct communication channel, basically. So the digital version of your physical device is our digital twin.
Okay. Okay, the next question is, will there be other webinars? Okay, we can skip it to the last one. Is it possible to get a test version from sqanit? Alex.
Yes, of course. Yeah, you can actually just go to www.demo.repaircode.de and just register and create your own demo account. But I actually would recommend just send us an email with your name, your company, or maybe even like one of your products that you would like to use, and then we will create an account for you. And actually, I can prepare some sample templates so that the demo platform is not empty when you go in, but that you can actually already see some content, see how it works, and play around with that. But yeah, so absolutely, you can have a test version. There's 2 options, and just approach us and we'll be happy to help you.
May I add something?
Please.
Yeah, a test version could also be, because this is on our demo system, the test version, it's also recommended to keep it and train your employees on this templates and try out new things. So basically, when you start with sqanit, you will have one demo system where you train everybody and try out new things, and the other one is the live system where you interact with customers. So maybe this is also helpful. In the beginning, you just try, and then you move on and put everything into the live system. So this is not mixed up.
Okay, then I think we have some more time for 2 another questions. One will be, can I change how the QR code looks like? Alex, is this for you?
Yeah, sure. How the QR code, so you create the QR codes on our platform, and you also design the QR codes on our platform. So we have this tab on the side, QR code, and there you can again upload your logo. You can change the color of the code, of all the text. You can change the text, so you can create your own call to action or write whatever else you want. You can even put a phone number there. You can even add a barcode to it if you like. So it's, again, very customizable and easy to adapt it to your corporate identity and whatever you need.
Okay, then one question is the back office dashboard, is it usable on mobile tablet as well?
Yeah, on tablet, of course. So there's one difference between using it on the computer and using it on your phone. So as a technician, what we were showing earlier was me sitting on my desk and providing service, but I can also be out on the field. So then I just like everyone else, the user, I can scan the code, but I can log in. And there the dashboard looks a little different. It's a little minimized, and I just have a few widgets where it says, okay, here, these are your offers, these are your tickets, video sessions, and so on. I don't have the statistics. Did that answer the question, or what?
I hope so. It's like the main menu view can also be customized. If I would only need, for example, 2 buttons, is that possible?
The
main menu.
The main menu. So with the customer.
Showed, yeah.
Yes and no. So these are we call it the module buttons. So there's the module text assistant, where we have all the instructions in there. Then there's the module ticketing, video sessions, and depending if you have it switched on or off, these buttons will appear or disappear. So if you want to get rid of the video sessions, you have to just turn off the video session, but then don't have any more video sessions. So now whenever you have a module on, these buttons will be there and can't be removed.
Okay. Okay, I'm looking at my clock. We have 2 minutes left, so I would say last question. And the other one we will answer in the follow-up. We will get a summary of all the questions and all our answers. And the last one is...
You skipped the one.
Yeah, will be there other webinars, Lisa?
Yes, I hope so. And I hope I see you all back in the next webinar. And yeah, I think we did a good introduction, and I hope we see you next time.
Yeah, and then I think it's now time is over. We from sqanit want to thank you for your time, for your interest. If you have any questions afterwards or want to have some information, anything, please contact us at any time. And yeah, here in Munich, it's very sunny today. I hope where you are, it's sunny too. We wish you a very nice rest of the day, of the week. And yeah, sqanit says goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Ciao, ciao.
See you.